unboxing time for Madenia electric nail drill machine. So they have different plugs for different countries, and let's see specifications. Input power 20 watts, voltage, speed, size. Everything looks good. Let's see what's inside. Foot pedal for those who like using their foot to control the speed, to turn it on and off. I usually don't use it. This is for handpiece. Ooh, and this one, oh no, okay. So those are diamond drill bits, and if you guys haven't seen my dry manicure webinar, I will leave the link down below because I explained something about the drill bits. So those are very low quality diamond bits, and I strongly do not recommend to use them on the skin. You can still keep them and use them for filing the product or for, you know, just filing the length of the product, but not the skin, not natural nails. This one is fine. This is, you know, just to file abrasive, but do not use these ones for manicure or pedicure. I don't know why. Usually in these kits, the drill bits that come together in the box, usually they're really bad. Handpiece looks pretty nice. It's not too heavy actually. Let's see how, oh, it releases pretty easily. Yeah, I think I like the look and the size of the handle. And on the website they have two options, pink and white, and my personal opinion is that white is the best color for the nail drill because you will not see the dust. So they have some holes here for the drill bits. They have forward and reverse mode, off, on, and this is the socket for the handpiece. Pretty much the same information here. Oh, this is foot and handle, foot and hand. Okay, gotcha. Okay, so the only thing I already see for myself as a bit of disadvantage is because we cannot really see any numbers here, so you will need to memorize, which is still fine. I mean, green stays for lower speed, then we have yellow, and then we have red. So the max is 35. When you rotate this thing, you don't really see where it's at, so I will consider, you know, putting some dot or maybe sticking something right here. So when we put to the max, that is 35,000. So if we divide it by half, this will be 17.5, 8.75, and so on. So you will, I think after time you will still memorize which speed is more comfortable for you depending what are you doing, but you will not be able to know like exact speed. Like it's pretty hard to do like exactly 12,000 rotations per minute. Okay, now let's try it on the nails. I am installing the carbide bead. It is time for me to remove my gel nail on the left hand, so I think it is a good time to try it and make sure that it's tight there. Looks like it. And let's turn it on. Usually I remove hard gels on about 20,000 rotations per minute. Now let's hear it. It is pretty noisy, but you're always compare it to something you worked before, right? So compared to the drill bits that I'm using, it's definitely more noisy, but let's see if it's actually powerful enough. So I switched to the normal speed that I usually work with, which is about 18 to 20,000 rotations per minute. As you've seen, it's not quite possible to set the exact speed on this one, and looks like nothing really happening. You know what? I have a weird feeling that, okay, I switched to the faster speed, and you know what? I think it is not rotating in the right direction. Like, I get this mistake from my students so often. I just know how it feels when it's not rotating. So, okay, I am switching to the forward mode. Yeah, now this is an actual forward mode. You can see the difference, I think, and it is actually possible to file off the product, but I have to apply so much pressure. So I think we need to switch to even faster rotation, which is 30,000 rotations per minute and is the fastest possible on this drill bit. Honestly, I don't really remember when I was working on the max speed. Well, maybe when I was removing this crazy design from cube nails only. Okay, now I'm filing the product from the top, and I don't know if you can see it, but I have to apply enormous pressure to actually file off some product, and it vibrates so hard. I mean, I can feel my bones vibrating clearly. And it's hard gel. It's not acrylic, it's not a rock, and you see it's not super effective. I mean, I have to do it so many times to finally file it off. And I'm using a good quality carbide bead, the one I always use, so it's clearly not the case. It's just, yeah, not enough power to comfortably work with this product. Honestly, after removing this nail, I was so tired. I cannot really imagine how would you feel after removing like the whole set of nails with this one. It is working, it is doing its job, so eventually you will file off all the product, and the handpiece is pretty comfortable in my hand, but I just have to apply too much pressure, and working at the max speed makes it vibrate so hard that, like I said, it just doesn't feel very comfortable. Okay, so I ended up filing off the remaining part with the hand file, and now let's try to do electric file manicure like the cuticle care. And now I'm working almost at the top speed possible. So this part requires much less power, and actually it's okay. I think it's enough. So for dry manicure, it is enough. It's powerful enough and you can use it. But for product removal, it's just not enough. So yeah, I think I can easily finish up with the dry manicure with sidewalls and cuticle care with this one. This drill bit is much smaller, so it didn't vibrate as much and it was pretty comfortable. This was my test drive of Madenia nail drill, and these guys, they have so many good reviews and such a good rating on Amazon, and I have to admit that for this money it looks great. The handpiece also is great and lightweight. They have foot control, they have hand control, but among disadvantages, the forward and reverse mode is wrong, specifically on my nail drill. I guess it's not like that on all of them, which is not actually a problem, and it will work great for home use, for DIY nails, because obviously you will not damage yourself, you know, if you want to do just slight cuticle care. But for professional work, let's say if you're a nail technician, you have 10 clients a day, you need to file off their acrylic, you need to do infills, there's just not enough power in it. But they didn't lie about anything. I mean, all the information is correct. So the power is 20 watts, which means it is not enough power specifically for me, because I'm just used to more powerful nail drill. So if you are just getting started, you need to file and do some dry manicure, or file hard gel, or file off thin gel overlays. It will work. But like I said, I tried it on gel nail and it was quite hard to file it off. I had to use the maximum speed, so I cannot imagine what will happen if I will be filing acrylics. So I will leave the link down below to my article where I explain the specifications of the drill bit. So if you are looking for something more powerful, this number should be between 30 and 60 watts. Thank you so much for watching. If this is your first time here on my channel, consider subscribing, as I post nail art tutorials and reviews just like this one every week. See you in my next one. Goodbye.